It's not good for you. This is a man that calls himself a finished professional. It's not good for you. It's not good for you to get on a treadmill, to get on a rower, to get on a cross trainer. Simon the Board A-hole here. Thank you for joining me as always in this series of not very lot of editing going on videos. There'll be a card on top of the screen. Give that a click if you would like proper English and proper grammar, because like we have done many times before, I need to rant and rave about VShred. Now, I suppose thank you to the person that notified me about this, but yes, I mean, he's been on there for a while. I don't know why we wouldn't have figured this out otherwise. I try not to think about VShred, but he is now on TikTok. So when it was sent to me and some people said, Millie, you got to watch this video, you got to watch that video, I just show you the one that I saw, then I will show you another one that I found, and then we can discuss why it makes me want to smash my head in.
I got a quick tip for anybody who is trying to get in shape and burn body fat. Stop doing regular steady state cardio.
Now, firstly, he says regular steady state cardio, as opposed to what? Irregular steady state cardio. So if I want to open the door and go running around like an elephant for 45 minutes, that should be absolutely fine. Now remember, when it comes to the world of fitness, there is no yes and no's or sort of these incredibly no room for maneuver statements apart from the obvious. Like, should you smash your head into a wall to burn calories? The answer is no.
Just stop doing it, because why? Because it's not good for you.
It's not good for you. This is a man that calls himself a finished professional. It's not good to you. It's not good for you to get on a treadmill, to get on a rower, to get on a cross trainer, mountain climber, whatever it may be. It's not good for you. It's bad for you. That's what he's saying. He said it's not good for you, and therefore it's bad for you. There's no two getting away with it. That was his point. That was his statement, and that's why he is a dingleberry.
Why isn't it good for you? Because first off, it takes like 40 minutes a day just to get a cardio session in, and you burn what, 300 calories?
That's still good for you. It's still good for you. You may not like it, and you may not want to do steady state cardio, but you cannot say it. You cannot come here and say it's not good for you, because people will read that or hear that and see that and think, oh my gosh, this may be detrimental to my health. So I know what YouTube is like. Audience retention will be low, because, well, it's not low, but people come and they get distracted and they go and do something else. Steady state cardio is absolutely fine. If you want to do it, it's a great way to lose weight. It's a great way to lose fat, obviously.
So if you have to do that every single day, and you obviously don't burn calories after you stop, so 300 calories for 40 minutes of horrible exercise is not fun.
He's saying it's not fun. You may find it fun. I am perfectly fine doing steady state cardio. In fact, it's my preferred method.
So you don't stick to it very long. Versus doing HIIT cardio, stands for high intensity interval training. And this is when you do like 20 seconds max intensity, then a 20-second rest, and you do that like 10 times. So the workout's only like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. He wants you to scrap 30 minutes of steady state cardio for 5 minutes of high intensity training of HIIT. I mean, it's unreal. I can't believe these things come out of his mouth. I really, really can't. I cannot believe he has millions of subscribers. I mean, I get it, because we're all looking for the quick fix, and that sounds wonderful. Oh, there's more. We'll get to it.
You burn more calories during the workout and after the workout due to excess post-oxygen consumption. Something I don't have time to explain here, but if you want more free tips like this, head over to VShred.com.
He hasn't got time to explain it. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. It's like, what's that phrase? Give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Give a man a fishing rod, or teach him how to fish, and he'll eat for a lifetime. But you have to teach him how to fish. You don't just give him a rod and go, just wiggle it around and see what happens. All of that was absolute poppycock. Absolute poppycock. You burn magical calories after... if that was... Calm down. If that's for HIIT, it would be the same... Now I'm doing it, but I cannot walk down this path. What I want to focus on more is, in no way, unless you are the greatest HIIT trainer on the planet, and no offense, I don't think you are, there's no way you're burning more calories in 5 minutes of HIIT than you are doing 30 plus minutes of steady state cardio. You should pick whichever one you want. It really doesn't matter. You want to do it fasted, non-fasted, who the hell cares? Just get your cardio in, right? That's all that matters. That's the main thing here. But that's absolute poppycock. I've never heard such poppycock my entire life. And we've done VShred videos before. But the problem with you trying to do 5 minutes of steady state cardio is, in that 20 seconds where you need to be as intense as possible, we are talking about 100% intensity. 100%. You can't even do that with your face. Like, if I told you right now to squeeze your face as hard as you can for 20 seconds, even after 2 seconds, I don't want to do it anymore. And I kind of regret it, because now I'm going to look like an idiot, but honestly, I don't actually care. just don't listen to him. I mean it. I would never say that about anybody else, but it's such bad advice. It's such terrible advice. And he's done it on YouTube. He's done it on social media. He's done it on his website. And now he's doing it on flipping TikTok. And what surprise, surprise, go to my website. Go to my website. It's always go to my website, his magical website, where we've done that. We went through the VShred website and we did a program. It's the most generic thing ever, which ties into part 2.
You want to know what's crazy and what's sad about the fitness industry when it comes to getting in shape? People are making all these different fitness programs, but they're not talking about the most important piece, which is making sure that the program actually fits your body type and actually fits your goals.
You just told me to never do steady state cardio. But if I hired you as my fitness trainer, I would be like, actually, what fits my goals and what fits my lifestyle is steady state cardio for X, Y, and Z. And you would actively go against your own advice. It says here, most important thing to get in shape, and you've already disproved it with another video. This is bad, really, because people will buy into it. I know we laugh and go, ha, ha, ha. But there are people out there right now who are struggling with their body, struggling with losing weight, struggling with putting on muscle, and it's probably affecting their mental health. And they hear garbage like this. Imagine you don't have the money to actually buy one of his programs and you are using his TikTok. You get such contradicting information, you're going to be confused. You're going to be like a dog chasing its tail, just going round and round and round and trying to figure out what you're going to do. I mean, of course, he goes on. Have a guess what this is designed to do.
If you're trying to lose weight, the last thing you need is to follow my workout plan where I'm trying to bulk up. If you're trying to bulk up, the last thing you need to do is follow some weight loss plan that's not going to work for you and your body type. And so what we did to combat this was we over here at VShred created a free body type quiz.
A quiz. That's the answer. A quiz. Not losing any weight, not putting on any muscle, not seeing the fitness goals you want was because you didn't do a quiz. Didn't know about that, did you? You thought it was about eating right and going to the gym and getting a plan. No, it's about doing a quiz to find out whether you're an endomorph, an ectomorph, or a mesomorph. I mean, these things do matter and these things do tie in, but they are not the be-all and end-all. You can work with every single one. Of course, it means you're going to have to change things depending on what you are, but you already know, right? You do. Just Google it. I mean, if we're talking super, super basic and super, super simple, I always get these confused, but hopefully I'll get them right. Mesomorph, you put on muscle easier. Endomorph, you put on fat. And ectomorph, you're a skinny guy. That's breaking it down way too much, but that's all it is. And again, you're able to deal with all of them. Of course you are. Some people train so hard, they kind of move their body type into another one. And you get people saying, oh, I'm like an ectomesomorph. It's just words, and it's just things that people made up.
That takes into account what shape you're in, what your exact goals are, and your body measurements. And it basically gives you 3 free tips based on your body type, and then also has a little hidden surprise at the end of it. So,
do you know what the hidden surprise is? If I remember, it's a discount code for his fitness programs. It's not good. It's not good at all. This is just like a PSA, as always, just in case you haven't seen any of my other videos or you haven't seen Greg Doucette's or Sean O'Wally or More Plates, whoever the hell it is. There's done loads of people have done videos about this. But again, it comes and goes, it comes and goes. He's still doing it. Ignore this man. I would never say that about anybody. I think most of the time you should take a little bit from here and take a little bit from there and actually be quite open-minded. But this is gibberish. This is solely designed to tell you things that you probably don't need and probably aren't going to help you. So that's it. That's done. I said we'd never do a VShred video again, but this one made me mad. And when I get mad and I have somewhat of a platform, well, we got to talk about it. Now, please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Give the bell ding ding so you know other videos are going live. There is another video on the screen. Please do give it a click. And actually, talking about that bell, if you have notified, if you could unnotify and re-notify, because people keep telling me there's a problem, I'd appreciate it. And spam the comments, write whatever you want. It's good for the algorithm. You can just write that for the algorithm. That's fine too. GrillofMine.com/Simon. This is a fitness company that I genuinely enjoy. I was using their products beforehand, and I chatted to Derek, More Plates, More Dates, and he brought me on board. That's where the relationship came from. You can take that or leave that, whatever the hell you want to do. Also in Greg Doucette's Power 13 Cookbook, on Instagram and Twitter at Simon316. Patreon.com/Simon316 to support me that way. Cameo, I'm back. Got loads of cameos recently, so thanks for that. I always enjoy doing them. Simon.bigcartel.com for merch. And I believe that's everything. Take care of yourself. Ignore VShred and ignore me if you want. Again, make sure you get your information for what you believe to be a reputable source. Hopefully I am that. He's definitely not. Goodbye.